Hey guys, Jenn Bruno Smith here. I'm here with Lorie Boughton from Boudoir by Lorie. She has been in our Mastermind course for, when did you start with us? I forget.
It was in March,
In March, so since
probably
March.
the end of February, beginning of March.
Okay, so from the very beginning, huh?
Yeah.
You took the leap of faith. Thank you.
I did, yes.
So tell me, what made you decide to take the leap with us?
I was super nervous taking the leap. I've not really been in any other kind of like group of like trying to build your business or anything. But in February, I took a package with my company and retired early because I'm way too young for retirement. So it's
Yeah.
not really a package. And right about that same time is when I found you, and I actually hired you. You might not remember, but I actually hired you for a 1 hour mentoring session
I do.
because I knew that this was my passion and I wanted to be successful in it. And so I figured I need to ask other successful people, which was you. And then shortly after that is when you started your mastermind group. And so I was like, this is just all perfect timing. And I believe in signs, and I think it was a sign.
I
So
love that.
went for it.
I
Yeah.
do remember. Didn't we talk about bridal shows? No.
No, not a lot, a little bit about bridal shows, but if you remember, I also do senior pictures.
Yeah, I remember that.
And my big question, and I wanted you to answer how I wanted you to answer, and I wanted to say, I asked you if I could stop doing high school seniors, and you told me no. And I was so upset. I was so mad because I didn't want to do high school seniors anymore.
Yeah.
And you said, you asked me how far booked out I was, and I told you, and at that point it was probably like 2 months, and you said, do not quit seniors until you're at least 6 months booked out. So guess how far out I am now?
And how far out are you booked now?
I'm booking in 2020. I'm totally booked.
So are you done shooting seniors?
Well, I do a senior team, and so I already have my 2020 girls on the team.
Right.
So I'll be shooting them, but they're going to be my last.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's like your graduating class of seniors. Like
Exactly.
for you. I love that. So tell me, okay, so before you started the mastermind, how many boudoir shoots did you have booked, and what was your sales average?
Sure. And I have it all. I'm going to be looking because I pulled it all up because I
that.
figured you would ask it.
I love data. I love metrics. So I'm so excited that you have all these things.
I have data for you.
I love it. I love
So last year, remember, I was doing boudoir photography part-time because I had a full-time job.
Right.
So last year, my total boudoir clients, I had 43 of them for the entire year. And my average sale was $1,647.
I love that you know it down to the dollar. It always boggles my mind a little bit when I ask that question. People are like, I don't know, 1,000 to 2,000. And I'm like, how can you not know? Like, I know my sales average right this minute is $4,083.
Well, I'm about to tell you what mine is right now.
I can't wait. Okay, tell me.
Okay, so 2018, it was 1647 was my average. As of right now, my average is $2,895. So
you've doubled it almost.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's so exciting. So you're booked out to 2020, and how many are you shooting per month, let's say, with being booked out?
So I shoot 3 for sure, 3 per week.
That's great.
And I say I'm booked out, but if someone calls and is like, my anniversary is in 2 months.
I'm the same way too. Right. I'll fit them in.
Yeah, exactly. So that's when I say book out, I have at least 3. And then around Thanksgiving, like that whole week is off. December, Christmas, I have like 2 weeks off. So
I love it.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
So year to date, do you know what your gross is? And like, do you know what your gross was last, like 2018 year to date?
Yes. So 2018, told you I have all the numbers.
I know, I love it. This is great.
2018, my total revenue was $98,000.
Okay.
My goal was 100, and I was so mad. I was so close.
So close, right?
So it was 98,000 in 2018. So far, this first half, so up until June of this year, I'm already at 75. So
Girl,
yeah,
that's amazing.
So if I sell my sales average for the remaining shoots that I have, it's actually going to put me at about 185 for the year.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Doubled. And you know what? As you do this more, as you perfect your posing and your workflow and your IPS, your sales average is just going to go higher and higher, because that's what happens, you know? That's so exciting. I love it. I'm so excited to hear that. So what do you think the main, like if you had to like pinpoint one or two main things that you were doing differently, is there?
I don't think that I can, because it's not just one thing, right? So before, like how I found my clients was all 100% word of mouth. My VIP group is rocking and rolling. I love those girls. We have some fun in there. And so it was all word of mouth. And then when I signed up with y'all, I probably, like a lot of photographers, I hate the technical side of it. Right. And so Umberto actually was a huge selling point for me to join with y'all, because I was like, I know I didn't even have like a Google ad or a Facebook ad or anything, because my brain doesn't work that way.
And he is good at that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So I love that about it, that I could just watch his videos. And I'm telling you, I'm not kidding whenever I say I like pause, rewind. Wait, where did he just click? Wait, where do I click? Like I pause and rewind all of his videos. So that's a huge thing. I started doing some Facebook ads. I have them all turned off right now, except for like a couple, because I'm just too.
Because you're booked.
Yeah. I can't call everyone. I have a list of people to call. So that was a huge thing, was the behind the scenes technical stuff. And then I loved the fact that I think you told me on our like call whenever I signed up with you, before I signed up with you, you said basically what this program is if Jenn was going to move to Houston, Texas, right where I am, and start a business, this is everything she would do to start her business. And I saw your numbers, and I saw your sales averages, and I saw your yearly revenue, and I was like, well, that's what I want. And I'm in Houston, like the fourth largest city. Like, this is doable here. Come on.
Right. Yeah, there's a cornfield in my backyard.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, come on, Jenn can do it in a field. So I love that too. I love, because I didn't have an email flow at all. I mean, I didn't even have MailChimp. I had nothing. So it was basically, it really was going from the very beginning and having all of your emails and all of your script and what to say when you get them on the phone and what to say at IPS. And it's just, so I can't just pinpoint one thing. It's everything combined. And I will say this to the people that are watching, it's a lot of hard work. It's not an easy thing at all. You have to watch the videos and you have to implement them, because otherwise you're just, if you don't put in the work, nothing's going to change. So
yeah, that's right.
That's my 2 cents on that.
I love it. And that's like the big thing, is you have to implement. Like, we will give you the tools, but you have to use them. And I think too often people will get in like this rut of like, what I'm doing isn't working, so I'm just going to keep doing the same thing. And you know, like if what you're doing isn't working, then you need to do something different. Mm-hmm. And so, you know, I love it. And I think it shows through your results that you've put the time in and that you've implemented and that you've focused. And I'm so happy for you. And I'm so proud of you. So do you have any words of advice for people that are thinking about doing the program but are scared to take the leap, or, you know, they might not really know me or know Umberto? So do you have any words of wisdom?
I was definitely scared. I will tell you, when I signed up with you, after I paid you, that left me $200 in my business account. And I was scared a lot. So I understand 100%. I mean, what I would say is I'm just a regular photographer, just like you are. You might not know Jenn or Umberto, but they're there for you. They're very transparent. I love that about them. If you have questions that you just can't figure out, they'll answer them. They're easily reachable. And then also, if anyone's watching and wants to send me a message, I'll be happy to talk to them about it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love that. I think that, you know, one of our goals with doing this course is to continue to stay transparent and just continue to stay like reachable, because I think that's really important. But doing the work is the piece that is really going to make the change, I think, happen for the students. And I'm humbled that you took the leap and did that, because, you know, I remember when I was, you know, struggling and I hired mentors that were not good. And taking that piece and using it to create this course, that's why it's so important to me that I stay present. But if you don't do the damn work, I'm not going to have anything to say to you.
Right. Exactly.
That's the damn work.
It is. You have to have some personal accountability. It's your business. You need to grow it. If you get stuck, Jen, or really anyone in the Facebook exclusive group, you can post in there. Everyone is very helpful. And
yeah, and it's to the point now where like a lot of times other students will answer before I can even get to like the post. And then I'm like, what she said. Like, that's right. I don't know. Nothing else to add right now. So, but thank you so much for taking the time, and
you're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for helping me grow my business. I appreciate it. Come to Houston and visit me.
I'm going to San Antonio soon in November.
No, I have it on my calendar, but I haven't done it yet.
Well, maybe we can hook up for like dinner or lunch or something. It would be so good to see you.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Thank you for taking the time to talk, okay?
All right. Thanks, Jen.